This road connects the dinghy dock to the center of town. We took the dinghy to the other side of the bay where the boat was currently anchored and did some exploring in the woods.
I'd deal with a frog any day over a snake. Oh, it's getting dense? Too dense? I feel like we're gonna have to go a while to get to that blowhole. I don't even know what it is. Out on the...
The tree, the beautiful flower, today no flower, flamboyant. The new La Isabela. They picture no problem working here.
We took a guided tour of Christopher Columbus's plantation, and though there was a strong language barrier, we really enjoyed it.
The name river today, Baja.
Cool.
Look at my baby. So Matt had bought a soft start so that when we're not at a marina and it's hot out, we could start the AC. But we tried it for the first time last night and it kind of pitter-pattered out. And then again, we tried tonight and it doesn't even work half as good as it did last night. It's not even really blowing cold air. So we're not sure if it's the actual connection or what it is. Luckily the cold air comes down from the mountain and by midnight it's nice and tolerable.
Yeah, yours idle's high.
Only when she's hot.
She wants to run.
Yeah, she's hungry. Oh boy.
Where's the horn? Oh yeah. Look at these fucking things.
Just came by and asked if we needed fuel or water, and we do need fuel, so we said yes.
Yes, you've been there. See? Yeah, good.
Luperon is a very poor town, and unfortunately everybody dumps their trash onto the same concrete slab that's overflowing.
Yeah, could be.
How's karaoke?
Huh?
How's karaoke?
It's a fucking weird place.
Empty full, that everybody else can sing. No, but to get it.
Gonna blow like the roof. She's got a good video, does she? Yeah, oh yeah. She's got a lot of that in the video.
Dude, I literally scratched my legs with my hands. I was covering in blood right now. Paddle forward. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. All right, paddle backward. Backward.
Backward? This is the only raftable river in the entire Caribbean.
Forward, paddle forward, 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 forward. Get down, down.
Down?
Yeah, that's it. And then go back to it. All right, back to
The day before yesterday. So you do rafting, hiking.
Hiking, yeah.
What else?
Yeah. Rappelling.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Our tour guide for the river rafting invited us back to his house after, where he not only fed us, but showed us his plants in the backyard, where he was growing cacao and coffee plants. She says, "Don't touch my food." Wow.
That's cool in here, huh? Yeah, they take this off. And then they take another skin off, and then they toast it.
And that's the bean.
Yeah, the beans from the coffee.
Keep flicking it into a gear and it finally goes. Those are cool. Set it all the way to 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0.
It's gonna be cold up here tonight, I bet.
We went to the grocery store to get some things for dinner because we're so tired. We don't want to go out tonight. We were looking for ice and the grocery store was out of ice. And we saw another guy that was walking around who had a bag of ice on the street when we left. And so we were trying to ask him where we can get ice. And he insisted on giving us half his bag of ice. Imagine in America somebody offering to give you half their bag of ice.
Piece of wood went underneath the car and I'm hoping it didn't dent the fucking bumper. That'll cost me $800. It's a nice power cat.
Garcia.
You really, like I said, you can go anywhere the fuck you want. This is nice around here. I'd definitely rather stay around.
Turn right onto Calle Peña Guayrinoso, then turn right.
Not this one. Okay.
Like a little baby. Like a baby. Yeah, it's
gracias.
really like a baby. Yeah.
Perfect.
Cheers.
Make it here.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was really good.
That's really good.
Yeah, ahorita que dice.
You were Johnny's. Oh, you alright?
Yeah. A bathtub. We're in Santo Domingo. We traded in our bikes for a car this morning because it's going to be raining for the next 2 days and our bodies are so sore. So we just got a hotel and we're ready to explore. Okay, say that again. What did you just say?
Motorcycle accidents are the leading cause of death between children 5 years old and 44 years old. Oh, in the Dominican Republic. And that was my first time riding a motorcycle ever. In the Dominican Republic, between 2010 and 2016, 62.9% of all deaths occurred from accidents in motorcycles.
That's bad. Tell me about those fishing boats over there.
They fish, and they don't do anything all day. I think they just leave, and then at about 7, 8 o'clock at night, they put a bunch of music on. then the music shuts off, and I think they go to sleep or something. I don't know what they do. They have outboards all over them. There's probably, 15 outboards on this side of the boat, and a 15 on the other side of the boat. We don't know what all the outboards are about.
And then this morning we woke up and we were gonna get in the dinghy. We realized there was pretty serious, oil or gas spill? The water was shiny.
I think it's
or
a
diesel.
diesel spill, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, you could tell somebody spilled
A lot of diesel.
a lot because we went to one side of the harbor to the next and it was still everywhere. But yeah, they act like they're going out for like a year-long boating trip. Everybody like cheers, and there's all this commotion when a boat leaves the
fishing boats.
and then they come back the next morning.
Yeah, we're like 3 hours later or something.
Yeah.
They start for a while. I don't know what they do. They rented the dirt bikes and driving around the country was really cool. The whitewater rafting was cool. Going up that mountain on the dirt bikes was really cool. Did you get videos of that?
Yeah. What one?
Like going up to the top of that mountain?
No.
Yeah, you
I got pictures at the top, but
couldn't really hold on to the camera because it was so rough. How you doing?
Oh, I need more toilet paper.
Really?
John got really sick for about 24 hours with diarrhea and extreme stomach pain. And then a few days later, it hit Matt and I.
How you feeling?
I had such extreme stomach pain where I couldn't stop myself from shaking. I was honestly afraid I was going to die. We went to the hospital in town, which was very nerve-wracking given how dirty the town itself was.
Just Dana after a caca sample.
Number one.
Now the guy wants caca from everybody.
Oh no, he's a down. Oh.
Could be like this. This is strong. Strong.
Okay.
You know the problem is you have to. This is almost an art.
Oh,
You know.
wow. I take one of these.
To put like this is so difficult. You know. But you know.
They did.
Yeah.
We need to do this.
Oh, where do we want to go?
Numbers.
Yeah, you're good.
Oh my god. Hold on. Oh god, how you say hamburger? Give me a doble carne. Dos doble carne? Yeah, dos doble carne. Por favor. She's asking meal or? No meal. No. Just dos doble carne. Yeah. See.
You're all freaked out. You gotta drive through. She's gonna be like, "What the fuck do you
You
want?"
have a wallet? You have a queso? didn't even think about that. Gracias. Gracias.
All you know is see and gracias.
Well, whatever, that means whatever, they can say thank you. Hey, Nada, that's your welcome. Where right now? Oh shit, there? I go right here? Right here? Sure. Yeah.
We've never heard of this before, but apparently the Dominican Navy can tell you when it is okay to leave and not to leave the DR. It's really weird, we never read about it. We went to check out and Customs and Immigration, it was fine. And then we went to the Navy because they also check you out in the DR, and they said no. And we were like, what do you mean no? Like, they just checked us out, like, and so we were really confused, and we tried using Google Translate. You could tell there wasn't a language barrier, like they understood what we were saying, and he was just saying no, not possible. So taken aback because they were like kind of amused by like our bewilderment, so I said yes. I said we are leaving tonight. Like, and now I started to freak out. I'm like, what do you mean we can't leave this place? And then Matt says the same thing. He's like, we're leaving tonight. Like, we need that despacho, that piece of paper that allows us to get into the next port. And the guy like crossed his arms like as if he was gonna put us in handcuffs. I started crying, of course, because now I feel like we're like being held hostage here. Long story short, what turns out to be is the Dominican Navy feels responsible for Americans, because if the Dominicans deem the weather dangerous and we go out, they know that if something happens to us, that our country, America, is going to want them to come and help us. So because of this, they need to prevent us from going out in weather that they find not safe. Mind you, the Navy boat in Luperon didn't have an engine. Actually have a Navy boat that could go out, so they're probably even more worried because they couldn't save us even if they needed. We spoke to some locals and they said, you know, we're like, what if we just go without their blessing, without that piece of paper? Can we still get into other parts of the Dominican, or if we just go straight to Puerto Rico, you know, is gonna be a problem? They said yes, like Navy is known for going out after people. They can seize your boat and put you in jail. Instead of going to the jail there, you can pay for a hotel jail, I don't know. So that scared the bejesus out of us, and so we missed our weather window. So this is 2 weeks later. The thing is that they don't let you leave at night. We're going against the natural winds, so the best time to go is at night for us because we're going east, and that's where the wind comes from, is from the east. So during the day it's near impossible to head east. So they okayed us to go the next day when it took us 4 hours to go 12 miles, and it was so rough, and that is so much more unsafe than going in the night. Then why would the Navy listen to two young gringos on their sailboat when they don't sail? It was a long time to get here. We're in Ocean World, which is like resort. Tired of eating Dominican food, and we're ready to move on. We spent a month in the Dominican week, so we were ready to go 2 weeks ago when we had that weather window right before we got E.Coli poisoning. So now we're kind of just dragging. We're just waiting. We're ready to go. We're so ready to go. But yeah, we all had E.Coli poisoning. I had it the worst.
I wish we could see the view.
And this was the start of our passage to Puerto Rico. And the autopilot broke just 2 hours into our sail, so it was hand steering from the Dominican Republic to Puerto Rico.